In this video, I want to discuss the muscles of facial expression. So we'll begin ourselves here with drawing a very large muscle of the head, and that with two bellies. We have this muscle belly on the front, on the frontal bone, and this one on the occipital bone. Now the muscle I'm drawing here with its two bellies is the occipitofrontalis muscle. There is an occipital belly and a frontal belly of this muscle, and the frontal belly sitting here, and on the frontal belly, normally we'd be able to color this in a lot better, at least if we're on paper and using pencils. Now, between the frontal belly and occipital belly is a broad collagenous sheet called the gala aponeurotica, simply gala, or the epicranial aponeurosis. And it is a collagenous sheet that attaches the two bellies of this muscle. Now, sitting underneath here, just at the top of the nose, is the procerus. Remember, I give you guys kind of the joke of proceratops, since it's on the top of the nose, like rhinoceros. Now, coming along the wing of my nose, I'm going to draw it in purple. I have the nasalis running along the bridge of my nose, running horizontally on the nose itself. Now, surrounding our eye, we have a very important two muscles I need to draw in, two sphincter muscles. This one is the orbicularis oculi muscle, and in gray I'm going to draw its palpebral part, the eyelid. It's called the palpebral part. The palpebrae, the eyelids. Now, using another, I'm going to use blue around the mouth to represent orbicularis oris muscle. Now, orbicularis oris muscle, between these two, with orbicularis oculi and orbicularis oris, we can draw in several muscles. Now, I'm going to use orange to start the one that is found here that goes between the two, and it is the levator labii superioris muscle. Levator labii superioris. Now, I will need some other colors here. I'm going to have to reuse some because we start running out of colors here. I'm going to use purple again. Coming from the zygomatic arch, we have two zygomatic muscles. Zygomaticus major on the top. Now, I'm going to use a green again and draw the zygomaticus major. Now, it's not always the fact that major is larger, that major is on the bottom. Now, here's a good way to remember this. When you sing, a major chord is lower and a minor chord is higher. So zygomaticus minor is on the top, zygomaticus major is on the bottom. Now, in the plane set by the lip, if I use black, I'm going to draw the rhizorius. Rhizorius is a thin muscle in the plane set by the lip. Now, just as a quick note, if we have levators on the top, levator labii superioris, list the lip, then we have two muscles underneath it that will depress it. Now, I'm going to use red here and begin myself at the angle of the mouth, coming down here, the angle of the mouth, depressor angulioris. Depressor angulioris. Now, I am limited in the colors I can use on the iPad here, so we're just going to have to make do. And then, if we come in with purple again, we have depressor labii inferioris muscle. Depressor labii inferioris. And then if I can use gray again to draw mentalis or mentalis muscle on the chin. Now, lastly, there is a muscle that we need to look at. I'm going to use orange to draw it since it is such a prominent muscle and you will see so much of it in the cheek, is platysma. Its name means flat. You see some of it up in the cheek. It's platysma muscle. And platysma, a very large, thin, flat muscle is platysma. Now, corrugator superciliary muscle and platysma cannot be seen on your models. There are other muscles that we will discuss later on, but these are muscles of facial expression that we can use. And with this, we'll conclude our video on muscles of facial expression. Thank you.